Would help if I turned on my microphone. I do that like every single freaking time I turn on the stream. I always forget to turn that on. Alrighty. Thinking everything's running alright and looking at good signal, audio's coming through, camera's working. I think we are set to go. Thank you, Crystal, for subscribing. I saw that notification pop up a second ago. Glad to actually see that my notifications work on stream. That was my first real test to show that that worked. Every other person, it'll still show that they're the last subscriber, but it doesn't happen until, or it's never happened during stream. So I'm glad to know that that works. So thank you for allowing me to test that. Alright. And also, firstly, Crystal, I know I already texted you, but doing it live, I apologize for killing you, the skunk. It came down to, because you didn't see the end of the stream, it was just a matter of who did I want to preserve more on the team, and I had other poison types. So, end of the day, Crystal the Skunk had to be sacrificed for my sins. I am sorry. But, like a phoenix, we shall rise before we drastically fall into the earth, plummeting at great speeds, as Nuzlocke often want to do. But we're going to get started. It was funny, but at the same time it was sad because I actually wanted to preserve Stunky because I do actually like it. So this is what we're currently looking at right here. I realized after I ended the last stream, I did forget to do an encounter. So we can come back to this garden where we caught something here. Come back here and we get a free Teddy Ursa. I mean, we do have to catch it first, but we can get it. Or not. Okay, little bastard. Need to find it again. I thought I only had to find it twice. I already did in between the streams just so I could start that way. But apparently the little shit wants to run one more time. Need to figure out where it'll go again. Okay, let's try the next location. It's supposed to show up. Apparently there's a handful that it can go to. Okay, now does it want to stay? Okay, now we can fight it. Gonna suck it dry. Ooh, okay, do not do that. I further don't have any mons on the team currently that can status it. Got it though. It licks its palms that are sweetened by being soaked in honey. A Teddiursa makes its own honey by blending fruits and pollen collected by Beedrill. Alright. So, Crystal, since you're here, and I'm not sure Ryan is in chat, if he is, I haven't seen him speak up yet, but what are we thinking as a nickname for a Teddiursa? I'm gonna let you think on that, and then I will do that in a minute. The other one we're gonna be getting is a Nummel. So, when you think of a nickname for the Teddiursa, just put it in chat, and then I'll go into the PC. I think I actually should have the remote PC in the back here. Yeah, so I can actually just go into the PC at any point and nickname them once. What are the shiny odds? That is a good question. I do know they are increased for this game. Let me see. More shiny odds. Technically speaking, I know a password would be able to get more shinies. 1 in 93 are the shining odds in Pokemon Reborn. So that, only reason I didn't do the shiny charm is because it does actively affect us in the game, because I'm allowing shiny claws where we can get an additional encounter on a given route or area if it's a shiny. Only one just because the rates are increased. So I don't want to abuse that by having the shiny charm on. So I chose not to put that password in to get a free shiny charm. but the rate is significantly increased. So now let's go find the Numel. Where's my thing for that? Numel. Okay, so we need to be raining. You want to name it Clark? Okay. We will name the Teddiursa Clark. I think I actually have to bring to my party in order to name it. Hope we get a shiny. It's more than likely to happen eventually. Clark the Teddiursa. Alright, and then I need to change weather now. And if you want to, Crystal, the next one we're going to be trying to encounter is a Numel. Okay, so you need to go inside and I'll reset it. There it is. I think it should just join us. Numel is unintelligently standing in the rain. It seems to be in pain. It doesn't look like it doesn't quite know what to do with itself. Okay, what do we want to nickname the Numel? It's a female. Actually, I think I have a nickname for this one. Oh, Mr. Terrific? Okay. Actually, just so it's lame, I'll just name it. Just because that's a long name, I'm just going to name it Mr. T. And I might actually add Mr. T to the team. Just because we do have a abundance of bug types, and I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. I think we can get one more. I think we can get an Onyx too. That. I think we come down here to this guy. It's great, nice find, pal. Alright, and then now we have an Onyx to nickname. I have a feeling this one could very easily turn into a euphemism, but Crystal, all you. Alright, and I'm gonna check put that Numel list because I think I might actually want to add that to the team. Ontebo, not my favorite. Just name the Onyx U. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually bring Mr. T onto the team. And then see. Ooh. Yes, I did notice you had a theme. I'm frankly surprised you haven't tried to nick someone Lex or Luthor yet. Alright, and then I'm gonna bring in Mr. T. I'm going to take out Skitter. I'm going to bring in Tater Tot. I think that's how I'm going to want the team to be. I'm just going to level them up. Ooh, Amnesia, that's a good move. Lexi's immune, so I feel bad for the Pokemon. I mean, there are some dickish Pokemon out there. Just putting that out, that they are some very mean Pokemon. I think I'll take it over that. Alright. And I need to take Skitter out of the layout. And then I need to put in... Where? There it is. Now I need to put in Numel. Okay, and then nickname Mr. T. Oh, that was wrong. Oh, periods do not show up for that one. Huh. Interesting. Apparently with the chalk duster, it does not have a thing for periods. But that is Mr. T, even though it looks like it's spelling out MRT. Which I'm pretty sure is a medical thing? That sounds like a medical acronym. At least to me. Alright, I think those are all we can get now until we go to the next area. So, let's start making our way over there. I mean, spicy noodles. Saying they made me vomit. Wish me luck. Crystal! Crystal! If they're doing that to you, why would you eat them? I mean, that's me saying it. I love spicy food. But also, I have a fucking high-ass spice tolerance. Crystal, do not do that to yourself. Do not puke. Is it MRTLO trans rights? I mean, to be fair, we did give it Mr. when its gender at birth was a female. So, I mean, I guess Mr. T on our team is a trans icon now. Let's hope they live long enough to live by that. It's yummy, yes, but if it makes you sick, then there's a reason to not eat it. I was going to go help, but this guy won't even let me in. Ma'am, I'm under strict orders not to let civilians into this area, even well-intentioned ones. We're to hell and all that. Then how do you expect anything to get done about it? By your own admission, there are people trapped in there struggling, and you're keeping the ones who want to help locked out. Victoria, I mean, it is his job. Don't bitch to the man. The desire to better a given circumstance remains entirely uncorrelated to the ability to do so. Confounding variables in any situation contribute to unpredictability and decreased control. This principle holds doubly valid for the situation with Obsidia, wherein far too many unknowns yet exist to even begin to have just a rudimentary understanding of the scenario. Boy, am I glad to see you, Miss Floria. You think you could do something about these two? Gamestrum has already demonstrated veritable competence in assisting in the takedown of a criminally organized facility. Wait, you did what? In the other case, however, no evidence has been provided to suggest that the benefit from allowing access to an additional party outweighs the associated risk. The risk itself is indisputable in demonstrated appearance, to say nothing of unforeseen factors. Upon what merit do you base the claim that you deserve the access to a highly volatile, still restricted area? I know you can't just let in every schmuck who wants to go through, but there are still people living there. Right now, while we're sitting here arguing about it, those people need help more than ever. I'm not gonna get in your way or mess anything up, but I think if there's even just one person who can use a helping hand right now, it's worth offering it. Answer accepted. Full credit. On the authority of the speaker, these two will be permitted passage into the Obsidia ward. Objections? No, ma'am. Go right on ahead. Good luck in there. Ooh, that worked. The speaker will brief you on the details of the situation, but the matter is best explained through observation. Let us proceed forward. Alright, so we can now get new Pokeballs. We can also go to the candy shop, where we can actually get 2 Pokemon. I really want some ice cream from the Zen. I really want ice cream. Crystal, you're in the game. You've been revived and resurrected from your stunky form into the form of a child who wants ice cream. Kid. Fucking... Really? Really? This is how you're gonna be, kid? Do I have to go to the one cart by the front? Yes, I do. Okay. Because I know that I have to do it that way. Let's see. Pokegear. Time to play gun, change the weather again. Let's see. Should appear out. God damn it. Yes, we are going to be getting ice cream today. But I need to figure out how to get this damn lady to appear here first. Does it have to be daytime? It does have to be daytime. It's considered night at the moment, so hold on. I need to change my computer's clock to compensate for that. Question is how? I don't know how to do that on this computer. No, I don't want notifications about the news. And I don't want weather. Please. And thank you. There's gotta be some way I can change the clock in this thing. Date and time. Let's see. No, that didn't quite do it, I don't think. Hopefully it doesn't affect my internet. Oh, okay, it did. So we need to get a chocolate ice cream. Let me see that. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Did something happen there? I feel like something happened there. All of a sudden my chat went away. Crystal, can you still see me? Am I still visible to you? God, I hope that didn't just fuck something up with the stream. I'm gonna keep moving forward, hoping that that didn't fuck something up. Given my luck, it probably did. It's the problem with streaming at night. It screws with a lot of things when I need to do daytime encounters. You can see me? Okay, good. I wasn't sure because all of a sudden my chat disappeared for a second. So, got real nervous for a second there. Oh, Jesus. That was a shift. Powers of God are not meant for me then. Okay, we need to get a vanilla. Alright, so now we have a vanilla cone. What do we think we want to call this? Crystal, you got any Superman themed nicknames that you want to do for an ice cream cone? I'll let you think on that one. Because I've got another one I need to do a puzzle for anyways. Oh, we can just skip. Okay. So we have a Vanillite and a Swirlix that we need to do nicknames for. So we have literal pieces of candy and ice cream cone and cotton candy. I'm trying to remember how... I think Swirlix evolves by trade. Is sugar for the Vanillite? I'm assuming it's for the Vanillite. And then what were we thinking for Swirlix? Hamburger Paradise, thank you for coming in. Trading with the sweet statue, no. Well, I'm pretty sure Spritzy is like a, version exclusive, I think? So I think they both evolve in the same manner, might just be different items. Crypto for Swirlix, okay. Oh no, not crypto, crypto. Okay, move you back in. Alright. Now let's go do more plot. As previously stated, it's better seen than told. Both treated evils, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think you're right. It's a matter of finding the right item. And I think the game will tell me when I find the right item. But granted, we don't have the ability to actually do the trade evos for a good while. Swirlix is whipped cream. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. Like, literally, we can't do trade evos until I think after the third gym, if I'm thinking right. I'm pretty sure it's gym 3 we can do trade evos. It brings me up to that, a park. Under normal circumstances, it is nothing more than a malignant tangle here displayed. Similar conditions have already been observed in the Jasper and Barrel Awards, as well as hence the current lockdown. And it's that, probably just... for this hack, you do need the item, but then you need a second... It acts like a stone evolution. So say you're evolving a Onyx into a Steelix, since we have one of those. You need to have the Onyx holding a metal coat, and then you need to get an item known as a Link Stone, and then you can do the evolution. Witnesses report several suspicious individuals hauling a large machine to the center of the area prior to the incident. Current hypothesis: aforementioned subjects deliberately perpetrated spontaneous erratic growth of that target area with said device. Specific method of action unknown. Procedure: exploratory party will traverse the growth and attempt to reach the device at the center. Obstacles: the speaker's primary colleague remains absent. Additionally, mutated flora poses significant difficulty for traversal. This may be remedied through the use of TMX Cut. Said machine currently resides in the possession of the aforementioned colleague. Directive: assisting party should seek the above-mentioned colleague and obtain Cut. The speaker will remain here and monitor the situation in case of any additional sudden changes. So we need to go look for a person who has Cut? Where are they? Colleague was last known to be investigating rumors of other suspicious individuals in this area. The speaker believes that she had most recently been searching the area south of the given premises. Subject name: Amario. Oh, I've heard of her. She's the leader too, right? Long, bright teal hair? Correct. Okay, so we're looking for Amario in the area south of here. We'll find her quicker if we split up, so I'll go ahead and get started. Heck, no, we got ChatGPT. Yeah, she's basically ChatGPT as a person. I forget the exact backstory, but apparently it's trauma related. This game, Everyone has trauma. Except for you, the main character. You're usually the one causing the trauma. If I'm being perfectly honest. Oh, I don't like Snivy boosting itself like that. Ooh, that did not do nearly as much as I hoped it would. Thank you for missing Leaf Tornado, Snivy. I actually think I'm going to put Bluetoth in the front. We're gonna see how they do. Anything over here? Lillipup, sit. Pokemon in real life, I fear. What do you mean by that? Like, as in Pokemon Go, or are you referring to something different? Lillipup, quiet. Lillipup, come back here. I'm gonna do that quest after this. How dare you put sand in my Bluetooth? Okay. The drama. Slow-mo really can. Yeah, unfortunate. And this isn't even slow-mo. This is meant to be as close as it gets. It's just because I don't have that strong of internet, so I did have to slow it down. So that way my stream didn't get all choppy. I learned that during my first couple of attempts streaming. So I did have to slow down the chat coming in slightly. So there is just a slight bit of a delay. Though it does make it funny sometimes if somebody's trying to warn me about something that I didn't think of, and all of a sudden I do the action and afterwards I see the warning. That can make it a little funny at times, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Let's try Mr. T, see what they can do. Okay, Obsidian Slums. I think we can get encounters in here. Let's go with a Rainy in the front. And Sweet Scent. Oh! Nothing here. Interesting. Could have sworn there was wild encounters in here. It might be on a lower level. I might be thinking of it wrong. Okay, go Bluetooth. I just realized we have our team weak to fire. I am going to want to remedy that eventually. In fact, our main rival so far has fire types mainly. Oh, don't like that. My one problem with Lightbird as a Pokemon is it does not get a lot of great moves for a while, especially by level up. It's heavily required to use TMs. How dare you try to pursuit trap me? Mr. T's a pretty solid fire counter. Yes, unfortunately a water type is a pretty easy coverage move. So I'm concerned with having Mr. T for the long term just because of that 4 times weakness for Hyper shines because of Prankster and definitely kind of mid otherwise. I could, because I do have a ability capsule already. So I could give it Prankster. I just literally don't know if at this point, because of how few moves it has right now, if it's worth using the very rare ability capsules on. I'm thinking I want to hold on to that until something really beefy comes along that I want a specific ability for. I just saw something running over there. I don't remember. Is that the goddamn Scraggy game? I don't think Prankster's... well, here's the thing. The game is not entirely singles. Some gym leaders are single battles, some are double battles. So, you do need to kind of have flexibility there. Because I know when certain ones are. We do need to have double strategies at the ready. Especially because I think actually later in here, there is a double battle in this area here somewhere. If I am not mistaken. I could very easily be forgetting that properly. Alright, so... I know we have a rival fight coming up, so I'm going to put little Uzi in the front. Talk to Victoria. I thought maybe Mario would have come through here. I can't make any headway at all. These guys are awful. Sure, but I'd imagine the vast majority of things you face are single battles, and wager their inabilities that are more useful. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking for saving it. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking of saving the ability capsule until a later date. And I do know that as you get further in the game, you do get many more ability capsules. Like, you can eventually buy them, I think. But that's much later in the game. I think that's after Gym 15 that becomes possible to buy them. And yes, I said Gym 15. There are 18 gyms in this game before you actually get to fight the Elite Four. Training or not, I can't help but feel out of my depth here. Hey, would you agree to a match? Can we actively say no? Like, can we just ignore this? Can I just ignore her? Do I not have to do the... Can I just ignore the rival battle? I shouldn't, but I feel like... Are there any changed hidden abilities from vanilla? There might be from, like, modern. This game runs off of Gen 7 mechanics, specifically Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So that's their movesets, abilities, stats. All of that is operating off of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon data. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna hope that this doesn't end poorly for us. I will say, though, if I'm sacrificing anyone, it's gonna be the cat. I'm sorry, Crystal, but if something's going down, it's gonna be the cat. Okay, let's go for a curse. See how much this does to Lil Uzi. Okay, not that much, so I'm fine with it. And Razor Leaf. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Thank you, Lil Uzi. Life is so cruel. I'm sorry, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that the cat does not die. And then here we are, I now have to actively murder a cat, so I'm going back on that just not the way I intended. Mr. T. Oh, not a fan of that. Magnitude. I don't like that this thing is bulking up. That's never a good sign. Can we please get the KO? I doubt it, but please. Jesus Christ. This isn't gonna go well. Fucking... I knew fucking Victoria was going to pull some shit like this. Because of course she did. I think I have to just reduce its power. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it getting faster. This is the only way. I am sorry, Crystal. Problem is still though, because I'm pretty sure that thing has double kick. So we're still kind of in dire straits. Yep, the transgender king's dead. And here's the thing. This is still the easy point of the game. This isn't even the hard stuff yet. And now Blue Top is at risk. Because we need Tater Tot for the second gym. I can't risk Tater Tot. Oh. I didn't know that's how Power Trip worked. Shiza. Okay. I think Blue Talk is my only chance. And these are all the moves I have. I think my best option is to go with Echoed Voice. Oh, fuck a duck. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna potion. Oh no, not that, not that. Where are my potions? Did I not buy potions? Oh no, there they, I was literally just looking right over them. Oh my god. You're stressed. You're stressed, Crystal. I'm the one in the front seat. If we crash, I'm the one that dies. You get to live. Power versus physical store power. Good to know. I'm debating, do I want to take the chance of going for a curse and seeing if I can live it, or should I just go for it? Because I don't think flat out. Yeah, I killed you twice. I killed you both your first name and your last time. Crystal, you no longer exist. -1. That's the thing, it's not at -1, it's at +1 attack right now. I don't know whether AI will go for this. I'm pretty sure this AI goes for damage, if I'm not mistaken. I think my best bet is to go for Curse. Because I don't think I have a shot either way. Motherfucker. Because the problem is now it's at, I think I've thrown it. Okay, it apparently goes. I might. I did debuff by 1, but it was already at +2 when I debuffed it. So it's now, because it did that bulk up, it's at +2. See how much this does. That did just over half. I think we're screwed. I think we're gonna have to restart this whole thing. See, this is what I was saying about tips coming through. I still don't think, because I had to heal, I don't think we would have lifted because we're slower. Unless we get a low roll. Shoo! Well, we were overgrown for that for sure. Yeah, I don't think we have a shot. Cause I am. Yeah, I think we're cooked, Crystal. I think we're gonna have to restart, which means choosing a different starter. And going through all the shit we already did before again. Yeah, it might kill from that range, but the problem is that it 100% outspeeds us. There's no way that we outspeed this thing. And there's no way we would have lived a hit. So we are trusting Cricketune. It is slow as shit. It has a speed lowering nature. I do not see a world where Tater Tot pulls us out. Fucking Victoria. It's always fucking Victoria. Yeah, yep, we lose. We lose. Okay, restarting. Because that's a loss. Nope, we're not saving. I'm gonna have to completely restart the engine for that. Just delete that save file outright. Yep. Ooby dooby. God, and yeah, this is gonna set me back in timing. Oh, that sucks. That sucks balls. It's always the fights you don't expect either. Maybe we'll get a shiny star. Crystal, just because you say that, I'm gonna go through a thing where we can choose what starter we want. And then we can just reset for a shiny one. But shiny soft reset stream. It shouldn't take that long. The odds are 1 in 93, so it should not take that long. But let's see. So, oop, I didn't start that section. Hold on a moment. Hold on a tick. Where's Safari? All right. So this thing should generate Pokemon. Unselect all those. Can I choose stars? Okay, I'm just going to choose random Pokemon starter. Okay, spin the wheel for starters. I'm just going to spin it. This looks like correct. But if it falls on one that we literally can't get, then I'm just going to go for something else. And of course it chooses one that we can't pick. God damn it. Mudkip? Nope, Cyndaquil. That's bad. That's not a great one to start with, but we're gonna do it anyways. So we're starting up with Cyndaquil this time. Mudkip is by far the best starter you can pick, in my personal experience, but we're going with Cyndaquil. So it's a new game. And I'm just going to go through all this because we've already seen it. Goddamn cat lock. Trying to learn how to run fire starters. Alright. And then I need to also pull up the passwords I'm going to want. Okay. Quality of life passwords. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Shinies, you know, may not be as they are in here. They might be, but they changed a lot of the shinies in this game to be so much better. Alright, so now let's enter in my quality of life shit. Hard cap. Early Incu. Weather mod. Pinata. Free Mega Z. Free remote PC. Free EXP all. And that should be it. Or Yeah, actually, you know what? I am going to put in the shiny charm just to have it. Because I do limit myself on the number of shinies I can use. So, shiny charm. I'm doing that one for you, Crystal. I think that's all I want. Yeah, that's all I want. Alright. I was doing this because we've already seen all this, so I'm speeding through to get back to where we were. May as well, Nuzlocke is still a Nuzlocke. Yep. Alright, so we're going to save right here so I can soft reset if this is not a shiny. Are you running shiny claws? I'm only allowing one extra shiny per route. So say we're on Route 1 and we find a Zigzagoon and we find like a shiny Poochyena. I'm allowed both, but if I find another shiny after that, I'm not. So I'm allowing one extra shiny per encounter area. And I'm going to wait on actually doing the nickname, just so that way we can check and see if it's a shiny. Not a shiny. Really good stats, though. Ah, that sucks. I need to remember how to soft reset here. Hold on. Reset. Born. F12 apparently does it. Aha! Duly noted. Nope, not a shiny. I also think it's fair just because of how more insane this game is, as you clearly just saw. It's a little nutty. Can you tell from the little pixel icon on home screen? I don't think so. I think it's... You'll just know it when you see it. I'm not a shiny hunter by any means, so I'm doing this much slower than I think an average shiny hunter would. I get it too early. That was probably it too. While I'm doing this, you guys can think up a nickname for this thing. It's gonna take a minute. I hope you know, Crystal, I am doing this for you. Okay, come on. Where is it? It's gonna happen eventually. I know these aren't shiny locked. I've done it before. It's funny, shiny hunting is fun. At times, it can be not this kind though. I prefer mouse outbreaks like in Legends Arceus. I find that form of shiny behind will be a lot more fun because it's much more engaging. Also doesn't fuck up my wrist. I swear to God, if I get a shiny and it has like really shitty IVs, I'm gonna be pissed. 8 spat. I can't tell what those last... Is that a TU? Or is that an LU? Because also try to keep the nicknames shorter because I do have limited space on my outline here. Come on, Cyndaquil, don't be a bitch. I know you can be shiny, just do it. I need to get like a brace for my wrist when I'm doing this. Oh, pressing the wrong button. One of those had 0 special attack IVs. Yeah, that'll do it. I could have input a password to guarantee all my Pokemon to have the best possible IVs, but because the game doesn't do that for a while, I didn't think that was fair. They should wear a brace. I used to, but I never really need to because my hand was moving around. God fucking damn it, I just did it again. That was probably gonna be shiny. Come on, Cyndaquil. I did a run with Froakie not too long ago. It only took me 5 resets to get a shiny Froakie. I do not know why Cyndaquil is being such a dick about this. I know it exists. You will not be the One Piece of this universe. Come on, Cyndaquil. I should look up what this looks like, just that way it's not... Because I've never seen the shiny Cyndaquil in this game, so if it looks incredibly similar... Though I don't think it's that similar. Most of theirs aren't. That's the thing, I don't like hating on Cyndaquil. It is my original starter. I started with Pokemon Silver and Pokemon XD. So my original 2 partners are Eevee and Cyndaquil. So this is, like, this would be my canonical starter. But, also... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up what this thing looks like. Reborn. Shiny Cyndaquil. Just so I know what I'm looking at. Shiny Pokemon. Oh god, I'm gonna have to go way down the list. And because it's loading up so many sprites, it is... Oh, I looked at... Okay, so it is a pretty clear difference. And it's a pretty dope looking one. This is one I'm okay with hunting for if that's how it looks. Because I just saw what a sneak peek of it was. Jesus Christ. Okay, come on. Crystal, why did I let you talk me into this? Oh my god. Okay, I legitimately need to change how I'm doing this, otherwise my wrist is going to be fucked. I need to like set an angle so my arm can be resting on the table while I do this. Come on. There we go. Don't you evil laugh at me, miss. I was hoping this would be like what happened with the Stunky, where you just will it into existence, but apparently you want me to suffer. You know, I sound weird just because I'm facing away from my mic so that my arm can have a little bit of resting. Jesus Christ. I should have put like a counter of how many times I have reset now. Like, literally, getting Froakie did not take that much time. Here's something to say, mouse pad with wrist support. Well, that's the thing, is I'm using the opposite hand that I use for a mouse. This is the opposite hand, so the wrist support on the mouse would not help me. Here we go. Got it. Let's hope you don't have... Okay, speed is not great, but I can live with that special attack stat. The speed is the only thing that I have a problem with, but frankly, at this point, I don't give a shit. It has taken long enough. Unfortunately, it is just on the layout. It is just going to be a regular Cyndaquil because I don't have the recolors. Fucking goddamn autocorrect! I swear to God. Alright, let's get you loaded into the layout. And have you guys decided on nickname yet? Duskfang. I can be... Oh, do not want to be moving that. I'm amenable to Duskfang. Although I don't see any fangs to this thing. But you know what? We'll go with it. I'm going to change the font later, but for now, just to start. Alright, so now we have Duskfang on the team, finally. I am not shiny hunting more, it's just if we encounter them, and that's why I got the shiny charm. Putting that out there for you, Crystal. Again, I'm just speeding through all this because we've already been through this. So I'm trying to make up time. I think, again, I haven't gotten Pokeballs yet, so this does not count. Like I said before, you weren't here before, but... And then she's also going to have a, Litten. Yeah, I know it has the same stats, but I don't know why they thought that was a smart decision to do that between Gens 1 and 2. I think we're literally about to lose both of these back to back. Again, we don't have Pokeballs yet, so those deaths do not count. Turn the EXP all on. Make a Z-Ring. Remote PC. Where's my shiny charm? I know I inputted that password. Is that it? Shiny charm, okay. So I'm going to... I mean, technically speaking, we can get our encounters now. I find the best stars to have for this are the ones that have stab moves right off the bat. Oh, son of a bitch. And I don't have potions. And this now counts. Oh. And the way this works is that there's a cap implemented in the game. So once your Pokemon reaches a certain level, it literally cannot gain XP anymore unless you use a rare candy on it. So there is a hard cap implied. Alright, so this is technically our first encounter. Do I want to go with the tree, which is a higher level, and there's a chance we can get something really bad out of it? You know, fuck it, I'll go with the grass. I'm not taking that risk. Alright, our first Pokemon outside of our starter is a Spinarak. Yes, do that. I am amenable to that. Don't you fucking do this to me, Spinarak. I am not in the mood. Alright, so now we have a Spinarak. I'm gonna have it in the team. Just you guys work on a nickname, and then once you come up with one, I'll implement it. I am speeding through this a little bit because I am trying to make up time. If you grass type, you lose team. The second gym is grass type. Come on, let me shrink you. Okay, so we're gonna heal up again. I'm just going to grind until Duskfang has a stab move. The Spinarak is gonna be swag. Oh, Spindle Wisp. I'm gonna shorten that. I'm gonna call him Spin Wisp because Spindle is very long, so he should be Spin Wisp. Just do some grinding. Don't you fucking hypnosis me. I wouldn't have to do this grinding if I had won those other two battles, but, you know, c'est la vie. Jesus Christ, what level do we get Ember at? I'm scared of doing the trees because I do know that in the trees there are the potential for Pineco, and they already do a self-destruct. So that's why I'm not doing the train trees. It would be much more efficient, but I'm too concerned that it would actually cause a death. So I like Gen 2 just because it was my original generation, but the early game is rough in Gen 2. Ember is level 18? What the okay, no, that can't be the case in Gen 7. What? Cyndaquil Gen 7 learn set. You do not fucking tell me. Level 10? Sorry, it looks like an 18 on there. Level 10? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't care. We're waiting until that because I need a goddamn stab move. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna go with the tree. Never mind. Not the tree. Not the tree. Not the tree. Not the tree. Jesus Christ. Level 12 in the trees. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. That. No. Absolutely not. Unfortunately, until we beat Fern, we can't use the pinata method. Yeah, no, not the tree. Absolutely not the tree. I was scared enough. I'm like, oh, we can run away from a Pineco, not deal with a level 12 goddamn Spearow. Maybe later if we have to grind and we're a higher level, but not right now. Fuck that noise. Okay, and there's our first shiny for the, I believe this is the Opal Ward. So we get to catch this. So we have a shiny rat. Again, I'm gonna let you guys come up with that as I get things set for it. I doubt this will be a long-term member of the team, but it exists. Come on, why is you not letting me? There we go. Wasn't letting me move it for a second there. Alright, I am seeing Crystal with Cake for the nickname. Ooh. Don't want you to be doing that to me, game. So now we have a caked up rat. That would work a lot better if it was the Alolan variant too. So now officially in this area, we have no more encounters to be able to do outside of the event mons. Which now that we have 3 members, I feel better about doing. So we can now get some more experience this way. And of course this thing is simple. And this crap right here, this is why I do the XP all. Because this would be insane. Oh, I never nicknamed Cyndaquil. In the game, at least. Cyndaquil is good later game. Early game, it has a rough patch. And because I'm scared of the rain, I am just going to play God and change the weather. And we'll make it sunny to ignore that. Because absolutely not. We're almost there. Almost to that level 10 marker. And then we can actually start making this shit work. Wow, Ember would be real nice right about now. Please tell me that gets me there. God damn it, that doesn't get me there. Sure, any others? Oh, hey Drew. How's it going? Oh, I don't like this. That Apom is way stronger than it reasonably should be. Okay, Ember, thank you. About fucking time. Now we can actually do things. Like get the first event mod, which let's see if it's randomized again. This time it's a Zigzagoon, so that's gonna be our next mod that we will get. It will be a gift. We'll have a gift Zigzagoon. After we heal, because fuck poison. Not having that shit today. Okay, let's fight these two. And pray that we don't die. Oh, I don't like that they have a ground type. I'm really hoping it doesn't have a ground type move. Of course it has a ground type move. Why wouldn't it? And then we missed the fucking Ember. Fuck it, I'm putting out Cake to die. If something here has to die, I will let it be Cake. And a half technician. One gives 2 stay. I mean, to be fair, Apom for a non-evolved Pokemon at this point in the game does have a very high base stat total for this point in the game. Okay, Cake lives. Cake gets to live. And then we get a free Zigzagoon. Is that a horse or donkey? I'm pretty sure, because it does evolve into Mud Spray, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a horse. Alright, so what do we want to nickname the Zigzagoon? Let's check to see if it's a shiny, but I don't think it is. What do we want to nickname Zigzagoon? If only it was the Galarian variety. I would like to have the Galarian variety. Ziggy? Ooh, okay, I don't like that we're cutting off his face there accidentally. Move Ziggy back a little bit. And then text. Yeah, Ziggy Stardust would be a bit long. But as a straight Ziggy, that can work. Although I will say the character limit in this game is big. I'm just saying I'm limiting that because of my layout. Okay, now let's go get... I believe we can get a gift Delibird. Yeah, so the next one we're going to be getting is going to be a Delibird. Okay, so next one we're nicknaming is Delibird. Place your bets. And then grab the Kricketot. So you now have 2 to nickname. I'm literally just going through and getting all the encounters I know right off the top of my head. So useless postal service then for the Delibird. Is that crypto for the Cricketot, Drew? I just have to make sure, so that way I put on the right one. I'm just going to assume that that is meant for the Cricketot. Now I'm thinking, just because of how poorly that previous one went, I'm going to bring up team sheets now going forward. I wasn't doing that because I felt like it might be unfair. No, I'm fucking doing it this time. For major battles, I am bringing up team sheets. And then I also need to change it to raining. Where? Oh yeah, my Poke Gear. Let's see. Weather. Heavy rain. I think this should allow... Where's the damn monkey? Is it only in storms? It's probably only in storms. Spin Swamps are an infestation. I will go with that. I'm doing that in place of Constrict. That Torque I'm... Like, again, it wasn't even, like, it was, like, level 20, and it already had Bulk Up. Is that, like, I forget what level it actually learns at. I know that's in its level of moveset, but for the life of me, I can't remember what level it's actually supposed to learn that at. I think it has to be Storm. Okay, so next one is a Panpour, which I'm gonna hope that Spin Whiff can deal with. I'm okay with playing nice. I'm okay with it playing nice. Thank you, okay. It does not thrive in dry environments. It keeps itself damp by shooting water stored in its head tuft from its tail. I'm gonna let y'all take this, but I already know that I'm replacing Ziggy. Nothing against Ziggy, just... yeah. Book was a TM for it. What the f- why does it have it then? I understand this is meant to be a difficult game, but that early? Are you kidding me? This is still meant to be winnable. Which one is Ziggy? That one's Ziggy. Alright, so now... Panpour. The worst of the monkeys, in my personal opinion. Be Walkie for the Panpour. Okay. Actually, I just realized I didn't do something for Ziggy. I didn't do this for a lot of them, so I'm just going to do it now before I end up forgetting. So he just really, really hates you. Yet, everything in this game wants you dead. And I mean that literally. The villain tries to stab you multiple times. I've done through the whole story mode of this game on my own time. This game tries to kill you. It will break your spirit. And that's not even including the post-game. I've never done the post-game before. Because that shit is wild. I just wish there was a renaming option, so that way you didn't have to do this. Okay, now I need to add that in for you. What was the name to make in Walkie? Yeah, Walkie. Okay, I thought I had that right. I'm going to go through and I'm just going to get all the encounters that I can, and I'm going to just make the best possible team I can out of that options from here on. So now we're just going to be catching. At this point, I think I put Dustframe back in. Noibat is our next one. I feel like most Pokemon ROM hacks try to threaten your life very often. That is too accurate. I'm too concerned that Ember alone will kill it. So I'm just going to go to Spin Whiffs and Infestation it down. I don't like that. Okay, Absorb I can live with. Hope this is an easier catch. Okay, critical capture. What we got for Noibat? While you guys decide that, I'm actually going to get up and I'm going to go get a drink of water. Alright, I see Batman. And show it shall be. And Batman is not going to the party because it doesn't evolve for a while, so fuck that noise. Alright, let's do this one. I should have changed it back to Sunny. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Okay, I can work with this. A poisoning would be great. Still an early dragon. Unfortunately, though, its general, what's the thing I want to say? Its stat line is just so bad for most of the game that I struggle to see the good in using it. Alright, avoid that lady because she will fight you. Time. God damn it. Okay, so now this is another encounter. Of which I'm going to make sure I change the weather this time before I fucking forget again. Sunny. Also, jukebox? We could just have battle music playing in the background. Okay, this is what's playing in the background. Okay, our next one is Trubbish. So while I work on catching this thing, you guys can work up nicknames for it. A combination of garbage bags and industrial waste caused the chemical reaction that created this Pokemon. Alright, what do we want to nickname this literal piece of trash? Yeah, I wasn't saying the trash statement to be mean. I do have a soft spot for Trubbish, because it's actually gotten me out of some jams before prior to Nuzlocke, but it is literally a piece of trash. You know what? Actually, I already know. Since that's what your handle is, this trouble shall be named Hamburger, after the person whom he is beloved. Oh, okay, you want to be DeVito. Okay. I will change that. And I'm hoping you're not talking about Danny DeVito with that one. Ooh, Aftermath is not the worst ability in the world. I'm gonna wait a little bit because I want to go through and get my cards first before I choose just a straight team. So I'm gonna get all the possible encounters I can. This guy should be much easier this time. And this time, I think we're going to go with the tree encounter. Quick attack, I'll take that over tackle. And headbutt the tree. And we have a level 15 Burmy. That's a thing, at least. Let's go to Spin Wish just to infestation it down. I'm gonna do this to make it so it's easier to handle. Okay, now just get in the ball. Don't you do it to me. Don't you do it. Thank you, Burmy. To shelter itself from cold, wintry winds, it covers itself in a cloak made of twigs and leaves. Or at least it's not moth them. Yes, but also it's the worst possible variant of the Burmy family. And like, Trash Cloak would have been so much better, because at least it has the Bug Steel typing going for it. Oh, and Crypto's evolving right out of the gate, okay. I didn't realize that it evolved that early. Okay, so what do we want to nickname this thing? Moldy Pizza? Okay. That's a little long. So I'm gonna combine the two of Moldy Za. Okay, now I need to go back to the Pokemon Center again. What level does Burmy evolve at, actually, now I'm thinking about it? go. Keep fighting these guys. God damn, I'm not even switching. I'm just gonna let this happen. Dusk Fang, for the love of God. I'm risking it. I'm too scared to just go for without healing because of how much this game throws at you. It doesn't evolve till 28? Are you kidding me? For an early game bug, that's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. At least we're getting Quilava to evolve. Or, yeah. I'm gonna wait until I actually have, like, what I want my team to be before I actually update my, layout. Oh, okay. It's 20, okay. I keep thinking that when you... I keep looking at it because it has the line through it, so that's why I think it's 28. But still, 20 is ridiculous, but at least that's before the gym in this game. So that's workable. Still not great, though. Oh, not a fan of that. Really, UPS? Of course, UPS's first move, it misses. Okay, I need to go find Pokemon so I can go buy more balls. Gonna put everything into buying balls because I have a lot of stuff I need to catch. Yeah, hustle. Like, hustle does have its moments where I can get, like, the power out of it, but still terrible otherwise. Get a free fishing rod. Not there. Poke snacks, good. That's important. Okay, now we can catch a Whismur. Blue Tough 2.0. Okay, Whismur. This one I already know what I want to do the nickname for, just to mock the previous version. Toth Blue. Okay, next up is Gulpin. Critical capture, so what do we want to nickname as Gulpin? Pokemon's stomach fluid can even digest scrap iron. In one gulp, it can swallow anything as large as itself. What are we thinking here, people? It's literally a man that will eat anything. So I want you to be as rude as possible to this thing. D's? If we call him D's, we need to find a nuts though. You can't just leave the joke halfway. Okay, do not like having a duck there. Guess we'll go to UPS. See if we can actually hit and move this time. Did we call him D's last time? I had to go back and look at the footage on that. Okay, now we can go down here. Next up is an Esper for the team. What are we thinking for Esper? First Psychic type 2. Last time I believe it was a Minchino we found in here. So I'll let you guys come up with your thoughts for that. Scroll through, make sure I'm not missing anything. Next thing we're going to be doing is the Teddy Ursa. What do we think for Esper, folks? Cassandra. Okay. Is that a reference to Tangled the Animated Series? I have to be curious on that one. Because that's the only thing I can think of when I think Cassandra. I just think back to that show. Okay, trying to think. Red shard. It is not okay. Then, out of curiosity, what were you referencing for Cassandra? Because that feels like you're referencing something specific. That's just not a name that I usually just think of. Potion. Scary face, no. Okay, so the next thing we can get is an Igglybuff. So that'll be the next thing for y'all to be nicknaming. Once I figure out where to go to trigger that event to happen. I think it's here. Yeah, okay. So next one is going to be an Igglybuff. Okay, I thought you were referencing something because Cassandra just feels like it's referring to something. Okay, let's go with Crypto and Duskfang. Duskull and Cubone. Double up on that Cubone. Heart just went in my throat. heart just went into my throat. Oh, what the fuck did I just see? Did we just change form? I think we did. I have several questions. Balloony for Igglybuff. Yeah, I know, right? I saw it change form mid-battle. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna check its ability in case that's something I don't know. I'm gonna slightly alter Balloon Boy. Yeah, yeah, it changed its form. Huh. I didn't know that that's a thing. I mean, granted, I've never used Burmy before, so this may just be a fact that I've completely overlooked, but... Huh. Very interesting. Okay, what's the next one on the list? Teddy Ursa, can't do. Oh, we need to be storming, I think. Let's say Pokemon. Dynamo, Blitzo. I know how to get Blitzo. Midnight Pokemon event. Okay, so for this one. Pokedex bag. Do I have Pokesnacks? Okay, I do have Pokesnacks. So... looks like it's just nighttime that this occurs. Nope, too far up. Too far up. Here we are. Oh, I need a steel type for the... Yeah, it just did it. Let's see what this Pokemon ends up being. It's a 50-50. I could see where I am. Grubbin for the next one. Don't do that. What are we thinking for Grubbin, the larva Pokemon? Well, you guys said that I'm gonna get myself a pillow for my butt. Thinking Charge Bus? Alrighty. That's another one down. We did Igglybuff. Alright. Can't do that one yet. The rest need to be during the storm. Stormy weather. Go to Pokemon Center. Let's go get the next one, which I believe will be Surskit. Yes, next one is Surskit. See if it changes form again. Nope, it stays in Trash Cloak this time. This doesn't kill it. Ooh, way closer than I would like. Alright, what are we thinking for Surskit now? Don't want to sort of absorb. Let's also take it over Growl. Surskit, what are we thinking? Moon Dancer, I like it. And the next one we're going to be going after is Blitzel, so you can have time to think on that one. There it is. I walked completely by it. So Blitzel is the next one we're going after. Gonna smoke screen this thing a couple times. Oh, and then it has Shockwave. Lovely. Ooh, hell no. Spin-a-Wisp. Gonna poison sting you. Yeah, don't like how much damage that's doing. Gold ship for the Blitzel. Okay, assuming we catch it. Gold ship. Alright, and I think there's one more encounter we can do before I decide on what my active team shall be. Which is in here. I don't think we actually came in here to do our encounter. Okay, next one's Purloin. If I can hit a freaking Ember. Okay, what are we thinking for the Devious Cat? Its cute act is a ruse. When victims let their guard down, they find their items taken. It attacks with sharp claws. Ah, good drinks. So what are we thinking for the purry little cat? Yeah, but Catwoman's a little long. Oh, I think I got one for this. So I'm gonna do this one purely on my own. Just because I thought of it. And I'm a Dragon Ball nut. I will name him Corrin. Corrin the Wonder Cat. I hope you understand the reference for that. Next one here. We'll do these fights. Oh, I didn't see him there. I thought the way was clear. As long as this thing doesn't blow up me, I don't care. Motherfucker. Oh, UPS lives... Where's Yajirobe? Oh, we have to think of who we want Yajirobe to be. Either has to be one that's like a sword, or it's gotta be one that's fat. But that is all the encounters. Now I need to actively... Actually, no, it happens... Can't Corn without Yajirobe. I mean, yes you can. Corn existed long before Yajirobe, at least in canon. Yeah, I don't know how UPS lived that. It's... Like, it literally took a bomb to the face. Packed and delivered. You know, a part of me wants to just see how long UPS can last, but I know that's asking for trouble in this. Okay, now let's... I'm gonna turn off the G-Box. How do I turn off the jukebox? Crap, I don't know how to turn off the jukebox. Hold on a second. I think I have an idea. Okay, that reset it. I don't know how to change the jukebox, but I know how to soft reset. Okay, now let's change this so we have an advantage. Just gonna reset that. And then we're gonna fight Fern and hopefully not die to him. Yeah, it said shutdown, but I changed the key, so I don't remember what key that got set to. Don't worry about him, he's not worth the time. He's Fern, and he's an asshole. Okay, let's see if UPS can clutch again. UPS, I think, could have handled that entire thing by himself. Walking Whistler Furies. I was supposed to take that over Lear. Again, I'm just saying screw the story because I've already been through this. So I just want to see if I can make it back to at least where I was before the end of the stream. I think now I can actually go get the EXP candies to get my team trained up too. So first of all, I want to check a couple of things. Great. A charge bug's not terrible. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do... Same day shipping on their ass. Yeah. God, who do I want to put on my team? I think I will go with... I think the team's going to be D's, Duskfang. UPS has to stay after that showing. Crypto. And then... I'm gonna do... Corn does have Prankster, but that's not great at this point. Hold on, can I do... Oh, I can't do that till after Blackwater. Damn it. That's a pre-gym thing. Alright, so if that's the case, I'm gonna just stick with what I have before I can get the EXP candies. Suppose we'll take gold shipping. I know I'm not updating the overlay, but I'm just trying to literally get through stuff, so that way I'll update it like right before we do the gym, when I actually have like a team decided. And also skipping over all this dialogue because that's just a lot. Like, again, I already read through this last time, and it did a number in my throat with how much I was reading last time. Oh, it's getting through this. Getting through it. Yes, target Fern. Don't target me. Something one. Actually, you know what? I can literally just look up the solution to this puzzle. Save myself the time. I've already done it once. Is it black? Nope. Mosswater Industrial. 3179. Okay. Fuck it, we'll go to UPS. Okay, maybe not. Oldies up. Okay, so seriously, I don't understand why the jukebox thing will not just turn off. There we go. Okay, apparently there's just a stop playing button. Just need to figure out where the password thing is. Okay. Go through this whole thing again. Okay. And code for this one is 4862. Okay, that's not ideal. Yeah, that's really not ideal. Yeah, just target him. Walkie. That's one down. I'm gonna let Fern take care of this one. All right. Next one. We'll start off with Walkie, because I remember them using Rock Ruffs last time. They got Sacred Texture. No, I don't think it does that until it evolves. Yeah. So unfortunately, we do not get the benefit of Steel typing until level 20, at best. Let's just hope we don't crumble to these guys. Okay, so it's just a pair of Rock Ruff. Ooh, okay, that's not ideal. That's... Fuck. Okay. They want to be assholes about this, then. Fucking... Yeah, forward range won't happen until after it evolves. Assuming we get there at this point, though. That's one down. God damn it. There we go. We made it. Whoa. What the hell just happened? I don't know if you guys saw a change or anything. My CPU just fucking clocked like crazy. I don't know what that was. Yeah, fuck the dogs, and they are a recurring problem. You see them, I think I counted 5 times, before, like, Gym 6. You have to deal with them a lot. Alright, so... Walkie... and UPS. Yeah, and then the previous fight before that, if you didn't see it, was against a Soul Rock and a Lunatone. Wasn't looking great for us. Alright, so... I think what I want to do... What level does Esper evolve at? I'm gonna look that up. Esper... Evolves at level 25, so it'll evolve before the next gym. So I'll keep that one in my back pocket. Think... Gold Chip died. Oh yeah, I forgot Gold Chip died too. Thank you for the reminder. Well, that makes my decision easier, actually. Alright, time to go hit a pinata, and I mean that literally. This is why I've been rushing around, so we can actually get back to this point. So we just get free AXP candies until we get where we want to. So I don't have to spend time constantly refreshing the overlay. We're gonna be here for a minute, so Strap in. Flame Wheel. I want to keep a special option on, so I'm gonna get rid of Leer. Alright, so we get the proper cloak. Quiver Dance! At this stage? I mean, it only boosts up hidden power for us, but that's not bad. I'm gonna keep that in place of Tackle. Especially I knew what hidden power we had. Bug Bang in place of String Shot. Spark in place of Mud Slap. Acrobatics, I'll do that in place of Vice Grip. Say no to that. Power up D's. D's gets Amnesia, that's pretty good. I'm gonna take that in place of Pound. Acid Spray, I'm gonna do that in place of Sludge, actually. I can check the hidden power. Okay, I can do that once I get through doing this with D's. So these are its IVs for you to check for. 4 in HP, 18 in attack, 0 in defense, 4 in special attack, 12 in special defense, and 27 in speed. Pursuit. Place of Fury Swipes. Yeah, I don't know. Better have something than nothing in terms of trying to guess that. And actually, I'm going to do a couple others too, so I can determine where I actually want to have my loyalties lie. Because we are going to an electric gym. So I do want to have my options open. One more time, let's type it in. Okay. For Wormadam, it is 4, 18, 0, 4, 12, and 27. First gym, I want to have all the options I can going into this. I'm just going to get as many of these leveled up as possible, and then I can weigh my options on what I want to go in with. Just get a shit ton of EXP cannons because I don't want to take the time to... Seems like HP Flying. Oh, that's terrible for going into an electric type gym. That's definitely a bad time waiting to happen. Nightshade, take that over String Shot, Shadow Sneak. I will take that over Absorb. Headbutt over Tackle. Baby Doll Eyes can be useful compared to Growl. Or Sleep, no. Sport. How does Mud Sport work? Because if that lasts for the entire battle, that might not actually be a terrible option going into the electric gym. I'm gonna look it up. Mud Sport. Okay. Then 6 and 7. Once we're now activate for... Okay, so it's for a couple of turns. Reduce the power of electric items by 50% on both sides of battle. The effect lasts until the user switches out. So not as good, but could be a lot worse. I'm going to take that over Tail Whip. Pin Missile. Worst options, I'll do that in place of Sand Attack. Level up Cake. Get Bite. Take that over. And we have Quick Dash, so I'll do that in place of Tackle. Pursuit, no. Hyper Fang. Do that over Tail Whip. Assurance. No, I prefer Bite Flinch. Looks like Mormon is about to get some okay special attack. Yeah, unfortunately, we max at level 20, so that won't be until we go for the next gym, which I will not be attempting in this stream. I'm looking to get through just gym 1, because that'll be getting us to about the 3-hour marker. That. Do that. Supersonic, no. Okay, so need to look up what Julia is packing for this gym fight. You know, I already did it, but I still need to like remind myself so I know what to bring. I'm thinking Charge Bus at a minimum is going to be coming. We have to bring our starter, of course. I think we're going to bring D's. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that once I determine what I want my team to be. I'm going to be updating the overlay. Crypto, I'm going to save in the back because I want to have that for Gym 2 being the grass type gym. Seeing what Julia's packing. Yeah, the gyms in this game don't fuck around. Also, they have a terrain advantage because she has an automatic electric terrain too. So you can't discount that either, which definitely makes it more difficult when you don't have a ground type. Which is why I was really hoping we get Mudkip, but you know, life doesn't give you what you want sometimes. Mudkip makes it really easy. Every other starter makes this a tougher fight. A part of me doesn't even want to bring my starter because I just don't want to risk them. But I feel like I need that power. I'm gonna hope this is the right decision. Looking at outside of Duskfang, I don't think like any of these nicknames are still in there. Oh no, Cake is gonna be there. Can't have a party without Cake. that. We have to throw out every single image that's in the overlay right now. Why was Panpour still in there? That should have been taken out a while ago. Okay. So now, let's add these ones in. And now that my legs have gotten some power out of them, I'm gonna sit back down. I've been standing for like the past probably 30-ish minutes, just because my legs were starting to fall asleep on me a little bit. Alright, so let's get these guys in. First off, Quilava, which I wish I could alter right now so we could have that nice blue flame on it, but unfortunately we can't do that. At least not till I get into Photoshop after the fact. Next one is Chargebug, the little bus. Oh, nope, don't want to do that. Almost did a URL to it instead of the PNG to it. Does anyone know if Crystal's still here, or is she out at the moment? If Crystal's still here, I would like them to be able to tune in to see the gym fight, just so they can actually have context for what I was saying when we did this last time, because they just tuned out beforehand. Next up will be Cake, which is the Raticate now. Not gonna lie, I would vibe with an Alolan Raticate. It's just like a chunky little boy, and I love it. Okay, there's that one. Next up is Linoon. Linoon's a long bastard. Oh, Crystal, you're painting your nails? Okay. Because I want you to be able to see this gym fight, just so you know the level of what we're dealing with here. So that way you know what you died to last time. Unfortunately, you didn't manifest a Stunky for yourself this time, but... Look, the eyes where she is. I'm painting my nails. Ignores her immediately, not here. Loudred, that's what it's called. I completely forgot what Loudred was called for a second there. I'm a Pokemon fan. I can recognize some of them. Although, have you guys ever seen... I forget where the video is. I'll have to get like a link for it for the Discord. Somebody did... They called it the Perfect Poke Wrap, where they included every single Pokemon in the Poke Wrap. It was impressive. They did like a convention a couple years ago. I remember seeing a video of it when I was in college, and it fucking threw me. It was so funny. As you know what, I might even be able to find that here on stream. We can watch that. Get to the nicknames now. I think original trainer was Polygon. What about Big Man Blastoise? Did I miss something? What about Big Man Blastoise? Vinci Pokemon Raps? Is that the name of the guy that did the Poke Rap with every Pokemon? Cypher Line 1. I don't know. And you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna put the game itself on pause. I want to actually find this. Go to YouTube. Yeah, I think you're right, Crystal. Was Polygon was the one I was thinking of. Cause I just found it. Hold on, I'm gonna change over to my net surfing.
Let's get it on. I want to be the best.
Yeah, it was this one. I remember this one distinctly. Fucking throwing.
Good evening, class! Seems the registrar overbooked this one. I'm already sweaty and the show hasn't started because I had the bright idea to hide under a table for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just...
I got a question for you. How are we feeling tonight? That's wonderful, that's wonderful. Now that that's out of your system, I do need absolute silence. This is a lecture, okay? There will be no audience participation. The goal is education, not entertainment. Pat, start the hype up music. What you are about to see is the culmination of decades of research. I have developed this work and I am sharing it here at PAX East for the benefit of the masses. Today, my peers will stop laughing at me. Today, they will start seeing me as a person who is worthwhile, not someone who, in the words of my mother, puts a lot of research into things that have very little meaning. They'll see me as an artistic genius, that's right, and incomparably handsome. That's the other thing. I forgot to mention that little part. This magnum opus I have unraveled and shall perform the perfect Poke Rap. Let's go! Yes! Come on! There we go, there we go! But not just yet.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
I got a couple other things that I gotta take care of before we get to the Poke Rap part of this. I have a couple things. You see, in order to get this pack space, I had to sign a contract. And this contract was very explicit in its understanding that I would not only perform the full Poke Rap, which is defined as including all 812 names of the Pokemon. Whew. But before I do that, I have to explain my process. Now, this is being enforced, this contract, by the enforcers. Hello. Thank you all so much for doing that. Yeah, give them a hand. They're doing an amazing job this weekend.
Oh my god, this is happening.
That was such an obvious test. How did you fail the no audience participation thing again? I swear. But since you asked nicely, am I that type of person? I am.
I'll probably turn it back up once we get to that point in the video.
But for real, metrical feet are gonna help us out so much. You See, there are a bunch of different metrical feet, and they're gonna help us with the flow of the rap. We have this unique, weird.
I'm trying to remember where in it this is. Like, where does this start at?
Been thinking about those Pokemon gods, the legendaries, the mythicals, the ultra beasts. How could I possibly sing about them without lessening their power? How could I possibly
See where this starts at.
their divine omnipotence? Verbalize. I need you to yell them out as quickly as possible. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay? Same with you. This list now. Okay? Just go ahead and choose again 2 or 3 of them, whichever ones you wanted to pick. Different sections. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Stop. Technically, there's a high probability that all of those Pokemon's names, they just got said. Those names just got said, and there's no way that Matt over here could verify it didn't happen. So we're good. We can do this. Okay, during the educational rap section, remember this, educational rap, I'm gonna call on the right side, and then I'm gonna call on the left side, and you're gonna need to yell those out, okay? Got it? But can we really call this shortened version still perfect? Yeah, we can. Alright? I was thinking back to that
I would play back to the game. I didn't remember to need to go into this.
to complete his Pokedex, and yet he was so empty without his Terry. Kevin Punt might have given me the final Pokemon, but he took my world from me. My perfect Pokedex wasn't perfect. You know what was perfect? My ragtag team of Pokemon, led by the indefatigable Terry the Tangela. That was perfect. And in the same way, this Pokerap is perfect because of the ones we've kept. Okay? The original Pokerap taught us the wrong lesson. It is not that we should catch them all, it is that we should love the ones we catch.
Except when you're doing Nuzlocke, in which case they are meant for war.
Pokemon names, because if you don't, Matt will murder me. Are we ready to perform this? Okay. 1 second before we hop in. I was originally planning on completing this ending on Arceus, the highest of the god Pokemon. I don't think that's right anymore. I think I should include a little memory of my favorite boy. Because if I can't have Terry back in my life, the least I can do is immortalize him in song.
I'm remembering this now.
This one's for you.
I'm gonna show so you guys can just admire this.
I want to be the best, 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 best. Be the best, best, best.
Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Caterpie, Butterfree, Wurmple, Scorbunny, Sobble, and Grookey, Licky, Tongue, and Licky, Haxorus, Cophagragus, Poliwrath, Mismagius, Fracture, Crabrawler, Dewpider, Shelder, Cloyster, Haunter, Grimer, Golurk, Luxio, Swampert, Lilligant, Tynamo, Seismitoad, Polytoad, Palpitoad, Seal, Parasect, Trevenant, Toxapex, Veal, Mandibus, Scatterbug, Graveler, Pelipper, Elgium, Picky-Puck, Clawitzer, Conkeldurr, Probopascalopede, Delibird, Tousaring, Blaziken, Fennekin, Quillid, and Nidoking. Scrup, Alakazam, Rat, Woobat, Swoobat, Crobat, Golbat, Zubat, Poochiana, Caracosta, Teddy, Ursa, Umbreon, Aloma, Mola, Chikorita, Gotharita, Drudagon, Snorunt, Tyrant, Charjabug, Ninjaska, Mascavalug, Finneon, Drapion, Jolteon, Sylveon, Glaceon, Espeon, Jigglypuff, Igglybuff, Wigglytuff, Delmeister, Vine Rock, Ruff, Porygon Z, Porygon 2, Ribombee, Skuntank, Clank, Cling, Clank, Miltank and Mitang, Luxray, Pidgey, Hitmonlee, Skitty, Happiny, Mudbray, Lotad, Durant, Superior, Gorgeist, Outland, Executor, Abrasidra, Nidorina, Dewat, Chestnut, Primarina, Ammonite, Dragonite, Charizard, Magnemite, Meditite, Dusknoir, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Minior, Garbodor, Ariados, Tyranitar, Glameow, Meowth, Exploud, Wobbuffet, Ferret, Bellsprout, Starmie, Starly, Frogadier, Delcatty, Escavalier, Venonat, Poliwag, Hippopotas, Spinarak, Marowak, Jumpluffy Bass, Fungus and Mungus and Pidgeotto, Weepinbell, Victreebel, Hakamo'o, Orosaura, Matisse, Metacham, Mamoswine, Slurpup, Bay, Feraligator, Eevee, Sigilyph, Elekid, Anorithing, K.
Just think, he's been at this for so long. He's already 165 through. That's insane.
Pseudo Wudo, wishy-washy, Poplio, Obama Snow, Charmeleon, Darumaka, Hariyama, Sharpedo, Whiskash, Radicate, Sableye, Sand Slash, Cricketon, Cutiefly, Beautyfly, Togepi, Volcarona, Magnezone, Lunatone, Ragam, Samarada, Shawab, Whimsicott, Kangaskhan, Larvitar, Pupitar, Amistar, Kecleon, Toga, Kissimis, Sage, Nidoqueen, Cottony, Fortress, Salamence, Jellicent, Funnelby, Pillowswine, Carnivine, Illumizen, Remoraid. I think we are done with the triplet rap, so now let's rap to educate. All right, here we go. Are you ready, friends? Hey, come on, let's learn a little something from our Pokemon. There's Persian and Mudsdale, Donphan and Huntail, Sandygast, Nosepass, Frostlass, Lapras. I love to say the Pokemon, but here's the catch. Saying them all kinda seems far-fetched. Let me ask you a question, wanna help me out? It's time to throw in more names. Come on, give me a shout. Those Pokemon are Tentacool. And those Pokemon are trash. Come be my friend, I got more to say. And if we dig a little deeper, we can learn today. So why not get comfy? Don't be crabby or blue. Here are some lessons, and I wrote them for you. If you muck around in class, you'll be distraught. Don't be a doofus, just study a lot. If you're slacking in school, you'll drop out sooner. And abstinence is key, or you'll get a Mime Junior. So wanna grab some candy? For a sweet treat, a more amazing snack is a peach you can eat. Beware of shifty strangers who offer you hugs, and don't stick forks into electric plugs. Wear a helmet when you ride on bikes. Keep a well-stocked bag on extra long hikes. Make sure to stay away from that Pharaoh seed, and that's just one name people have for weed. There's Pansage, Slowbro, Oddish, Bonsly, Tropius, Seedot, Nuzlocke, and Blissey, Loudred, Dugong, and Goodra, Bounsweet, Bayleaf, Hypno, and Mun. You'll be drowsy if you swallow that Tangrowth smoke. Also coughing and wheezing, hey, you might choke. So if someone says, hey, want some dank ombre, look them dead in the eye and say, no way. I tell you not to do drugs, but if someone's smoking Trico, does that make them a bad person? Definitely no. I mean to carry on. My point in this verse is that alienating drug users makes things worse. Don't lock someone up if they take a Hitmonchan. And criminalizing addicts is a really bad plan. Big Pharma is the root of our country's problem with opiate addiction. Gollum, Ghastly, Horsey, Chansey, Bird.
I am dying over here. This is what I need before going to the insanity that is Julia. This was a right decision.
Might as well check how many we've got left. There's less than 150 left. Can I really do this? I used to have this dream back when I was a child. I'd make the Poke-Rap listenable, and everybody called me reckless and wild. But I never gave up. I kept at it every day. And with Pikachu beside me and my decks to guide me, I knew that there'd be a way to ignore all of the naysayers. I'd need a thicker skin than Metapod. Why not leave my comfort zone, jump in the unknown? Maybe someday everyone would applaud. It's absolutely worth taking a risk. Plus I'll make a few friends as I try, seeking how to be strong as I write you a song. But I still don't know where to put Mr. Mime. But who cares if I could and find a good place to put Toga tomorrow, Pika, Nuka, Mile, Seftal, Weave, all Seba, Aptali, Fen, Gengar, Rush, Tom, Tot, Singapore, Farafon, Pox, Pokemon, Chino, Chinchino, Azumarill, Tranquil, Pex, Padril, Meryl, Beach, and Togetic, Basculin, Gable, Palm, Gastron, Ambassador, Hippodon, Hippodon, Pysharp, Blackbird, Dunstar, Cyclone, Slackoff, Ralts, Stops. I still found a way to put them in there. No matter the size or the scope of the task, I don't need a magic carpet to ride. I'm a champion hero, there's nothing to fear. Oh, my true power comes from inside. And that brings us all of the way to the top. I've said every name I could say. I'll let my body confess the names that I can't express. Yes, it's time for the Dream Ballet. Come on!
This is a hot man right here. dying over here.
But there's one Pokemon, my own holy grail.
What is happening is we are watching the perfect poker rap. He came in at a good time, buddy.
Bastards in jail, 'cause of all Tangalas, Terry is the apex. And I gave him up for my dex. When you love Terry terribly, and then Terry is gone, what's the point of having every other Pokemon? There's a wound in my heart that I can't get rid of. How can I find joy without my tangly boy? Why catch them all if you can't keep the ones that you love? Terry! Oh, Terry!
Oh. This is what I needed before going into Gym 1. This is 100% what I needed before going to Gym 1. Don't judge, this is fantastic. It's not weird, that is the best performance of all fucking time. Exactly what I need for a day. Alright, so now we can actually get back into this of getting everything set to go into the gym. Went off on a tangent there, but now we're actually back to business. So now we can lose a team of 6 Terrys. If I get, I'm putting this now, during this run, I get a goddamn Tankla. I'm not even putting it out to chat, I am naming it fucking Terry now. That is a promise. Okay, last one. Corin. Yep, got fish the overlay. Okay, we're good. Now I'm gonna pull up Julia's page. So that way I can see exactly what I am dealing with. Where is her battles? So I can actually just think through this. Come on, let me click on things. There we go. Alright, so Crystal, this is what Julia's team looks like. This is Gym 1. So she has a Plusle, a Maiden, an Alolan Geodude with Self-Destruct, a Voltorb with Explosion, an Oricorio so it's immune to the ground types with Tailwind, and then an Electrode. So while we do have levels on her, we are still going in at kind of a iffy section. So we'll see how we can do about this and not dying. In we go. Oh, I need to turn on my volume. Oh, that was blasting in my ear. Oh, I do not like Boomer. And yeah, Eep is an appropriate reaction, I feel. Take down these trainers quick. Oh, and the other thing I didn't mention for you, Crystal, about this gym is that all of her electric type attacks get a bonus from the field. So she gets an extra 25% power boost on all of her attacks. which is why I'm fine with over leveling for this one. I'm at the level cap, so I don't care. I care about living. The unfortunate thing is that outside of getting Mudkip as a starter, you literally have access to no ground types prior to this in the game. So it's literally impossible to have an immunity going into this, and even if you did, you wouldn't be able to take on the entirety of her team. That would just not be possible. So we're gonna just go into this, and we're going to pray to Christ that we can make it through. Who do I want to start with? I think I'm going to start with Toth Blue, and then we're going to go from there. Hi, Gamestrum. Welcome to the super duper ultra happy hyper electro dazzle happy boom time house of cheer. God, I cannot match this woman's energy. If only we had Sandcloak Wormadam. Well, yeah, but even that, again, like Wormadam versus the entirety of her teams, it would help, but it definitely wouldn't do enough, and we would need the specific terrain. And unfortunately, there's no way to make that happen, so we're stuck. And I think they did that by design. Alright, so let's get into this and see if we can survive Gym 1 this time. OTS, we represent, we pack a punch and don't relent. Alright. I'm wired, so let's fight. Let's fucking go, Julia. And I'm putting it out there. She is essentially bootleg Iono. Again, with trauma. If I'm pointing out there right now, if we have to sack anyone off, it's going to be Corrin. Corrin is the sacrifice for this one. Corrin, then Cake. Let's see how much this does. And she's going to be boosting herself now. God, I don't like that. Okay, another Echo Voice will kill it. As long as it doesn't crit. Oh, of course she goes to the Electrode right out of the gate, which packs Charge Beam, roll out. Would I be stupid if I went for the Echoed Voice for the third one? Would I be stupid? I don't want to risk Toth, but at the same time, I feel like going for the final Echo Voice is the safest bet against his Electrode. Would I be stupid if I went for the third Echoed Voice? Thoughts? Charge Beam might not kill here. Fuck it, we're going it. Nope, it killed. Well, now we're up shit's creek. Who will be able to do more damage to this thing? Cake, I think, is our best shot. And should I go? I'm gonna go for the Hyper Fang. I think that's what I wanted. Or should I go for the Scary Face so I can slow it down? Oh, I hadn't seen your comment about Ziggy and Mudsport. Problem is, with the Mudsport, is that changes if I swap in, and then he can Sonic Boom. So I don't think Mudsport was the right play. I think I'm gonna go for Hyper Fang and then Quick Attack. I'm just gonna hope that Hyper Fang hits. Okay. Quick attack now. Oh, fuck that. Fuck Aftermath. Absolutely not. Why do I feel like this thing's about to fucking blow up on me? This thing I know has self-destruct. Let's go, Ziggy. I'm gonna trust that you're right about Mudsport. And of course it gets a boost because it's fucking Galvanize. That... Are you fucking kidding me? If I known it would have done that, I would have sent Ziggy out first thing. A baby doll's eyes, so it powers down. I can't fucking believe Mudsport gets rid of the electric train. I've never had to even consider that. Yeah, this game has a lot of non-vanilla interactions. You're gonna get that after a while. Certain moves, you can get little readouts for them. Certain moves can terminate different field effects or generate them, depending on what's already going. So you have to be very careful with what's occurring on the field. I'm just going to keep going with the Baby Doll's Eyes because it is a physical move. So if I can lower it down enough, I don't think it'll be an issue. I think it'll be kind of a non-factor. So I'm taking all the wind out of its sail, so it has to crit if it's going to do anything. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I don't have anybody that I can really set up with, which would be nice. I think my best bet is just go with Ziggy and just go for headbutts. See, we're good. We're good. This is going to be less good, but we'll make it work. Ziggy is coming in clutch here. Like, can we talk about that? This one's gonna blow up. This one I'm almost 100% certain is gonna blow up. Again, fucking Aftermath. Okay, that didn't go actually as badly as the previous one, but I still think we're at the same number of deaths from the insanity that happened earlier with the Rockruff. So now we can go up to level 25. Oh my god. 100% none of that. Yeah, I've already been through this. I think, just for the sake of my sanity, I'm going to end it here, and I'm going to start the next stream like I did this one and hopefully make it further. Because, yeah, the assist carry. I figured at that point, like, most of my other moves are attacking moves. And again, Corrin is the sacrifice. And assist, I do think with Prankster does get priority. So I was figuring that Prankster was definitely the play there. It was risky, but it paid off. So now the next level cap is level 25. So I'm thinking, if I had realized that Mudsport could have terminated the field. I don't think Toss Blue would have been a necessary sacrifice. I think we could have gone through that without any deaths. I was just too stupid to realize that Mud Power did that. That was entirely on me. So now, outside of just type advantage, because I never had to think about that before. Yeah, it was. Best move it could have pulled. But now that I realize that for the field effects, that more of them terminate than I thought, I think that I'm going to have to look more into the field effects later to really, like, get more ironclad. Like, I need to do more research than I even originally believed I needed to. Like, it's been a while since I've gone this in depth with this, so this is going to be nutty. But yeah, again, you'll learn in this game a lot of moves have really oddball effects on terrains, and certain terrains boost things that you would never think, and they do progressively get crazier. Worst one, I believe, is the Poison Gym if you avoid a side quest. Side quests will actually affect what you have to deal with in this game. It is absolutely insane at times. So, like, research and, like, actual planning out is going to be very big once we get more team members that can actually do things. Okay, so ground Z moves. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get Z moves for a while. I'm actually curious when the earliest Z move you can get is. Let me see. The earliest one you can get is an Evium Z after badge number 5. But next one is Pekium Z at badge 7, and then next earliest one is a Ghostium Z after badge number 8. Wild charges can cause recur under Teledra Terrain? Really? That's busted. That's not okay. But, okay, so we're gonna bury our dead before I forget to do that, because I freaking would. So, oh, did they heal for us? Toss Blue was the only one that died, right? I'm pretty sure Toss Blue was the only one that died. Yeah, so I'm gonna really need to look into these field effects more, because, like, they affect way more than you reasonably think they would. Like, it's insane. But now we can actually evolve some of these guys. So we can actually, I'll do that in between streams with the EXP candy, so I can actually come up with what I want to do. But before I do that, actually, I'm just gonna go get the last few encounters that we can, so we can get Onyx and Nummo before we head out. So we have an Onyx to nickname, and we will have a oh, we won't, because I don't have Pokesnacks, and I don't think that guy spawns until daytime. So maybe we won't get Nummo before the end of this. And of course I missed one. It is crazy to me that Charger Bug gets Acrobatics at such a low level. Okay, so we can buy Pokesnacks. So I can get Nummo before we end the stream. God, how many of you did I miss? Can you possibly come up with one that's shorter than Rope Snake? Rope Snake is kind of long. grab Nummel. And then, what are we thinking for Nummel, too, before we end? Just grabbing a drink of water. Looks like a nerd's rope. Crystal, if you're there, you got any ideas? Phone's buzzing. Yeah. I love them just... Mustafa and nerds. Okay. I love that I just open up... Like, the first thing on my phone is the Discord, and I just see Crystal in there just yelling out without context, "Our transgender king, Mr. T, died." Since you did the Nummel, I'm gonna go with Crystal's name, Blueberry, for the Onyx. I don't think that's the one that they intended, but that's what I'm going with. So Blueberry the Onyx. And with that, I'm going to end it for here because it's going to be a while before the next thing. So, I pity the fool. Are you referring to the A-Team? Are you doing an A-Team's reference? I pity the fool? But, yeah, so I'm ending stream now. Just so, like, it's getting late. I'm getting sleepy. So, before eventually my sleep-deprived state gets too pissy, I'm just going to end it before that side of me starts coming out. But thank you everybody so much for tuning in. It was fun. Would have been great if I didn't get swept by a Torracat within the first half an hour. But, you know, deal with it, you know. Before you leave, make sure you subscribe so that you guys can see when I am streaming next. And yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Catch you guys next week.